Hello friends, we will now use LabVIEW to generate 10 random numbers within the range from 0 to 100. In this way we will also explore the functionality of for loop. I have already made this program in which I am generating 10 random numbers in the range of 0 to 100. Let's make this program again so that you can also learn how to make this program. Firstly, let's make the for loop. Now let's give the index of for loop as 10. Now let's create indicator for the iteration. This is the iteration terminal, loop iteration terminal of the for loop. Now let's generate random numbers. This is the random number generator. It will generate random numbers in the range of 0 to 1, and since it is in the range of 0 to 1, so every random number generated will be a fraction. So in order to generate random numbers between 0 to 100, 1 to 100, we have to multiply this number using multiplier with 100. Let's multiply this number. I multiplied this number. Now this number generated will be again in the decimal points, so it would be something like 78.45, like that. So what we can do is we can round it off. We'll round to the nearest integer. Now our numbers are generated and we can output the numbers through the tunnel. See this is an auto index tunnel created on the border of the for loop. We create an indicator which is an array indicator, and here is where the 10 random numbers generated will be stored. Okay, so this is the number of iterations, and this is the number of 10 random numbers we generate. Let's see how it works. We will highlight the execution so that we can see. You can see first random number generated is 78, second is 61, third is 96, fourth is 4, fifth is 11, sixth is 62, seventh is 12, 8th is 19, 9th is 73, and 10th is 77. So you see the random numbers generated are stored in the array. One thing is important to see over here, that this is a tunnel. Until or unless the loop iterations are complete, the execution will not go out of the border of the for loop. The loop will keep iterating until the number of executions as mentioned by this number are complete. If this number is 10, that means this loop will iterate 10 times. 10 times it will execute, and all the results are stored on the border of the loop in the auto index tunnel. The iterations are from 0 to 9. The first iteration is 0 and the last iteration is 9. Now then, since this loop is a auto indexed tunnel, so indexing is there. First number generated will be stored at the top. First number generated was 78, so it is stored at the top. The last number generated was 77, so it is stored at the bottom. Let's execute it once more. So we can just run the program and we can generate randomly number of random numbers. Let's change this to control. So this is the control, which is the index of the loop. Let's rename it as index of the for loop. Now let's change this figure to 15. Now we'll see that when we run the button, 15 random numbers will be generated. Now you can see that 15 random numbers have been generated. So we can just change the index according to our wishes, and the number of random numbers generated will be according to this index. Also, there is one more important thing to note. If we click on this auto index tunnel and we change the options to disable indexing, so what will happen? This line is broken now. This wire is broken now. Why this wire is broken? Because the output of the tunnel is a single number now, since it is not auto indexed, and this is the array data type. So let's see what happens now. Let's create an indicator. So you see that this is a numeric indicator. Only one number is contained over here. There is no other number. Let's again switch back to the index of, let's say, 5 and highlight execution mode. We see what happens. First number generated is 23, second number generated is 31, third number generated is 61, fourth number generated is 49, and fifth number generated is 87. So we see that only the last number generated is allowed to go outside of the loop. So this is the property of a non-indexed tunnel. This loop tunnel has now been non-indexed, and you can see that the color is now dark orange and there is no whitish portion present. So this is a solid tunnel and only one number can go out of this loop border. Again, we can shift it to the index tunnel, enable indexing. So when we enable indexing, again this wire gets broken. Then we can connect the array type over here. Since it is indexed, so all the numbers generated will be shifted to the array after the iterations of the loop are complete. Let's again run the program. First number generated is 95, second number is 97, third number is 75, fourth number is 94, and fifth number is 93. So you see all the numbers are now stored in the array as in the starting case. So this is all about for loop, the various options present in for loop, and something about random numbers, round to next integer, and array and indexing of the for loop.